One.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Moneyline Media.
You look like Alfalfa.
Sorry, I had a little hair
No,
issue
is it
going on.
Alfalfa? Yeah. The guy from Little Rascals,
Okay,
right?
I'm gonna do the whole show like this tonight. Now we're ready. This is exactly what my hair looked like last night during the Seahawks-Eagles game.
Did you have a 6.5?
Deirdre, I'm saving that for my What the Bleep moment.
Okay, I'm assuming you did that. Well,
Welcome to What the Bleep. As a part of Moneyline Media, let's get this show started. Guys, this is the biggest What the Bleep moments in sports this week. There's been a lot of them, and it's only Tuesday. But we were talking about last week, too.
Well, yeah, it's from Wednesday to
Yes.
this week, I guess.
Yes.
So what's your first What the Bleep of the week, James?
All right, my first What the Bleep moment of the week. We're going to start it off with Thanksgiving Day in the NFL.
I had a great day.
Can we please get a non-cringeworthy game on Thanksgiving Day? Guys,
I had a great day.
We have more than 10 people in our houses on Thanksgiving currently.
And the NFL decided to help us with that by putting on these two terrible games.
And the NFL puts on a game that even if there was no COVID-19 right now, 10 people wouldn't have showed up to watch this thing.
Yeah.
Awful choices of games again. And oh my God, I'm so tired of seeing the Lions on Thanksgiving Day. It's tradition. I don't care.
Are you tired of seeing Dallas as well?
I'm tired of seeing Dallas.
You think that it should be like a new team every year?
I think it should. You don't see – I mean, listen, the Knicks are traditional with Christmas Day. The Lakers are pretty – the Knicks, the Celtics, the Lakers, those are like the three teams that are interchangeable on Christmas Day in the NBA. But on Thanksgiving, it's just the same crap teams every year.
Yeah,
and
Detroit's never good.
The Lions are never going to be good.
I mean, Dallas has given a couple decent years in the past. But Detroit, you're
dribbling drinks. Oh God, I'm off.
But it was a great day for me.
Yeah. No, it was a great betting day.
Right.
But the games are just terrible. Actually, the one bet that I had terrible. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch the game on Washington. I watched it later on. But I had Alex Smith over like 217 passing yards. How on earth? I'm sitting there watching the numbers go through the roof, 41 points. I'm like, oh, this guy's got to have 500 passing yards.
Oh, no, it was Antonio Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
was wondering why I had 40 fantasy points, but
yeah, that's good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving was great. I had Antonio Gibson as the outright most yards for that game, most rushing yards, and I had Deshaun Watson as the most passing yards. I had Will Fuller as over 100 yards, and and then that's something that pisses me off. Will Fuller, you have been one of the best players on my fantasy team, and now I know why. Thanks for the 6-game suspension.
Is that one of your What the Bleeps?
That is one of my What the Bleeps. Dude, come on.
Honestly.
Come on. But no, I agree with you. I think
playoff time in fantasy and you decide to do this crap?
Oh, yeah. Texans, why are you even drug testing him? Cut it out. He might not mean that much on your team, but he means a lot on mine, goddammit.
Yeah, I understand. You don't have nobody left.
No, I have my wide receivers are stacked. I got Claypool. I got Lockett. I got AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I have Adams. I'll be fine. My wide receivers are stacked. I have no running backs, but my wide receivers are stacked. Right. I'm not happy right now. They can come back. They have. It'll be okay.
24 points. Relax.
It's 6.
Relax. No, it's not. 37-33.
Okay, I'm behind. But anyway, yeah.
Michigan State, Duke can be in next week's episode.
They might be. But yes, no. Thanksgiving games definitely need to change. They really do. I mean, I understand you can't
predict who's going to be
predict
good.
who's going to be good,
Yeah.
but you could probably predict Detroit's going to be bad. Cowboys, Washington. They probably thought the Cowboys were going to be a big draw. Like no one saw that Dak Prescott would be missing time.
America's team, Deirdre.
No, but like you wouldn't have thought that Dak would be missing time. And I mean, if Dak was
Absolutely.
in, if
But
Dak
you knew
was in,
Washington was going to suck.
they have been playing better than I think most people think.
Deirdre.
They
Yeah.
have been. I mean,
Please.
they have complete reign of the NFC East right now. But yes, those
They do not.
I agree. Well, they have partial, not complete reign, but they have partial reign of the NFC East. Also, can we talk about things that piss me off in sports?
They can't tie with the Giants.
No, they can't. But did you see Nate Robinson
What?
getting knocked
The
the
donkey
F
knocked
out?
Yes, I did.
Did that piss you off? Come on, you're that got the.
No, it didn't piss me off because I expected that to happen.
You did. You thought you
Yeah.
did. You were one of the people that were like, Jake Paul's gonna absolutely.
Look, I know nothing about whoever the hell this guy is either.
He's pretty, and not by me. I actually think that people hate him for like no reason. Like I think people are just jealous because I think a lot of people would love to be just filming with their friends and being worth $50 million at 23. But yeah, he's a YouTuber. Jake Paul. We're talking about the Jake Paul Nate Robinson fight.
Okay.
Jake Paul, very, very popular, very controversial figure. Has been boxing lately. Is now calling out Conor McGregor. Which I don't know if that's the best move, but you know what? Whatever. Guy made $600,000 on that fight. $600,000. Nate made that too, though. Yeah. I mean,
I was my idea on it. Jake Paul, from what I did know, is that he's pretty into boxing.
Yes. In the past few years, he's
Nate
transitioned.
Robinson is not. Nate Robinson is a former basketball player.
Right, but I think when you hear like former professional athlete versus.
Well, listen, there's a big difference between former professional basketball player and boxer, somebody who trains to box every day.
Jake Paul's brother, Logan Paul.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, another YouTuber, has a pretty popular podcast. Another guy, very controversial figure.
Okay.
Very, all the nicks and the knacks and all that. Same as his brother.
Okay.
Has been trying to fight Antonio Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So it's becoming a popular thing, and they're making tons of money off it.
Like, I can imagine. Yeah, it's like the celebrity death match thing they used to do.
Right, but like with celebrity death match.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was kind of. It didn't piss me off. It didn't piss me off, but I liked. I like Nate Robinson, and I wanted him to pull off the win. Not because I hate Jake Paul. Like I said, I think a lot of people are like a lot of jealousy about him. Mm-hmm. But
well, I'll say like this: Nate Robinson looked ugly in that ring. Ugly. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
He was like dancing.
Yeah. I heard. Yeah, he was like diving at him. I'm like, what are you doing?
And then he got knocked the F out.
Yeah, nighty-night, kid.
I wonder if anyone has done the they have to have done the Lion King meme. Like when he's like trying to wake up Mufasa.
Oh no, I haven't.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's gonna do it. But yeah, I thought that would be something that pissed you off because he's a Nick, not legend, but a Nick.
Yeah, no.
Fan favorite.
That whole, and then Tyson Jones, they both kind of flew over my head.
Gotcha. I knew they were going to win. I was just looking at a game, and they're winning right now. Oklahoma State is winning by 2, but I was going to pick it up, and I decided not to. Anyway, any others? Can we talk about the Eagles last night?
Yes, we can. So I had the Seahawks minus 6.5. But once again, here we go. Doug Peterson and his stupid things that he does. Why? First off, this is the
I didn't even. I didn't. I like watched the first half and then I was like, you know,
bad
I'm going
beat
upstairs.
of the freaking week by far.
Yeah.
Hail Mary to the end zone, off one guy, into the other idiot's hands, on the floor, catches it, and then Doug Peterson does what he does all the time and goes for the 2-point conversion
Right.
to bring them down by 6. Why?
And I know. By the way,
Why?
Seahawks look terrible.
You think you're going to get the ball back on an outside kick and get a touchdown and the extra point to win the game?
Seahawks look terrible.
They look like
I did not.
garbage. They look like
Seahawks.
garbage. Their defense played good, but who cares? You're playing against the Eagles.
Is it time? Can we and this is what it's time to put Jalen Hurts in. It's time.
It is 1,000% time to put Jalen Hurts in.
It can't be much worse.
Is trash. First off, just from the standpoint of I don't want my quarterback getting sacked every play. I need somebody who could actually move more than 3 inches. And Carson Wentz, honestly speaking, as bad as you want to say that offensive line is, Carson Wentz doesn't move. And then when he does move, he just runs backwards.
And I mean, the offensive line is bad, but is it that terrible? I mean, I've seen worse in the league.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I've seen Danny Jones, 2019. I've seen freaking Russell Wilson's offensive line.
By the way, do you think, first off, the Eagles, I think, need to make this change because they can win the NFC East with
5 wins.
Well, right, but also because I don't know how serious Danny Jones' injury is.
Not concerned about it.
You're not. It's a strain. I know it's a strain, but
in the next 2 weeks, we're going to lose anyway. So
who are you guys playing?
Washington's going to lose the next 2 weeks. Eagles are going to lose the next 2 weeks. Cowboys are going to lose the next 7 weeks.
Who are you guys playing next week?
Next week, we're the Seahawks.
Oh,
yeah.
But I don't. After watching them play last night, I don't think it. I think the Giants have a. If Danny was playing.
By the way, Darius Slay. Good Lord, buddy. Good Lord.
Yeah.
What? So DK Metcalf is running the freaking table on you, and you get all puss popped about it, and you're hitting him in the back of the head, pass interference every other play.
Yeah. Yeah. Darius Slay. Oh man.
Lord.
Yeah. Rough game for him.
I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. Darius Slay is going to be that type of player where whenever somebody's having a good game against him, he's going to get into fights. He's going to rip people's chains off. He's going to smack him in the back of the helmet. He's going to get a pass interference every 9 plays.
That's another thing that bothers me. Why are you wearing a chain? And I feel the same way about baseball players. Why are you wearing a chain when you're about to play a sport?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess if I had that money, I would too.
Hell yeah.
But it annoys me.
I would have a gold-plated jersey.
On?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that's for sure against the rules.
First off, I would be an offensive lineman. So try moving me and my gold-plated jersey. I got techniques.
I see that. Yeah, I think sorry, I don't understand. When you had Jalen Hurts on, I thought he looked pretty good.
I agree.
I'm not saying he's like John Elway or Peyton Manning, but
here's what's gonna happen. Jalen Hurts needs to take over and Doug Peterson needs to be fired.
Is it tough to fire someone that's brought you one of the one of the best underdog stories since the Giants beat the Giants? I'm sorry?
They got rid of Nick Foles.
Well, I mean, that was a little different. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
It's not that tough because
you know who I feel really bad for in this whole
season. All you need is 5 wins.
You know who I really feel bad for in this situation? The NFC West.
Miles Sanders.
No, because I don't think that he's that good either.
Who?
Miles Sanders.
He's not.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him. I think Bart Scott's better. Boston Scott's better.
Bart Scott is very much better.
Yeah, but Boston Scott's better. Sorry.
Great career.
Yeah, great career. Ended it with the Jets.
Yep.
Tough way to end things. The other thing that pissed me off is Sam Darnold did not look like he was even fighting for his job.
No. He doesn't. He looks like he's tapped out. He's gone.
He's
Easily.
got to be, right? And, like, all year we've been saying, well, let him get his weapons back. Let him get his weapons back. He had his weapons back. What's the excuse now? Mims is good, by the way. Mims looks
This
good.
is good.
I'm excited. I was excited when they drafted
No
him.
more excuses, but they just suck. So it's time for Sammy to go.
Yeah.
Time for Sammy to go. It's time for Adam Gase to get the hell out.
Well, I don't want Adam Gase. I know I was proponent of I want to see them win once, but now I'm like, no.
No, lose every game. Adam Gase got
That's no. Adam Gase got to go at the end of the season because I think if
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
don't let him go.
He's the only chance you have at going 0-16.
Oh yeah.
Especially make sure he's doing the play calling.
Well, and I'm also scared to see who they're going to pick next.
Yeah.
There's two guys from Michigan, one who just got fired. And
I think Eric Bieniemy would be a great choice.
Oh, I would love that with Trevor Lawrence. I would love that, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if Eric Bieniemy would take that job.
I don't know either. That's my bit. I mean,
it's like, do you want to be a head coach? That's the thing. Do you want to leave that spot in Kansas City where you know you're going to go back to that winning table? You're going to have all the offensive weapons you want and could ever dream of, or do you want to take over a head coaching spot?
You're right.
It's one of those things.
You're right.
You're in court in between. All right, moving on.
Yes.
College basketball last night.
Who pissed you off?
Shoot me in the head.
I haven't been doing well in college.
North Carolina Tar Heels.
I did good.
Pathetic Tar Heels. So last night in the first half, I have the Tar Heels over 40.5 points. What do the Tar Heels do? They put up 37 points, which normally I wouldn't consider this a bad beat because it's a 4-point gap from the over I needed. But here's why it is a bad beat. 6 minutes and 23 seconds to start the game without scoring a basket.
Also, watched them today. Can't make a free throw. Like, they almost gave up that game today.
Yep. Again.
Free throw. I thought the refs saved them on a couple.
Yeah.
A little bit. I thought the refs saved them, which I was glad about.
Oh, I forgot to ask Alex Bazzi about Trevor Harris. That's what I forgot to ask him about.
Why?
Well, he said that was the quarterback he looked forward to most sacking this year.
Oh,
yeah.
Because
I wanted to know if that target was still on the back.
Well, we're gonna have him back on to talk about the CFL.
Yes.
We really want to talk about the rankings with him, and he's just so knowledgeable.
Yes,
he really is. He's so nicest guy.
Very intuitive.
That's something that didn't piss me off this week was talking to Alex Bazzi because he's amazing.
Absolutely.
And obviously Ryan Callahan last week was awesome. We had amazing interviewees, guys who come on. We can't wait to have our buddy AJ Allen back. We're just waiting for him to be done with school because he's, smart. So we can't wait to have. So that's something I've been happy about if we had a podcast for that. But yeah, no, bad beat. You're right. Basketball has been crazy.
Awful. Terrible. I was 0 for 5 yesterday.
I typically stay away from basketball. But then I saw, I guess it was USC and Texas versus Texas was playing Indiana. I was like, oh, Texas is bad. Like, Indiana hasn't played anyone good. And I just typically, and I'm the opposite really with football, but if I see a Power 5 conference versus another conference, I typically take. And USC, and they were both money line games because they were both under.
Terrible. It's terrible. Cheating.
Yeah. I know. And Duke's going to mess up my 4-team parlay, which I accidentally bet on twice. I bet 25 cents. I bet 25 cents. So.
All right. Are you ready for another What the Bleep?
Bleep? Yeah. This is also turning into like our random talk. I like this.
Yes. So, my next What the Bleep moment goes to the SEC. And I'll tell you why. And before everybody even gets on me right now. Oh, Jimmy, blah, 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 bullshit. The SEC named Sarah Fuller I believe it's Special Teams Player of the Week. Now, I'm going to do 2 different What the Bleep moments here because I have one for this. Naming Sarah Fuller the SEC Special Teams Player of the Week is exactly why this was such a big deal. It's like you named her the special teams player of the week. We all know why. She was not the special teams player of the week.
Yeah, no.
Now,
Also,
I don't like that. Go ahead.
I'm a woman. I'm a feminist. I was very excited.
Absolutely.
I just want that to be known. James knows I am a big feminist, big raging feminist. Um, but it was not a good kick. It was not a good kick.
No, it was not.
It was
So
not good at all.
this is why we're gonna have my two what the bleep moments because
Okay.
there's one defending her and then one completely bashing her. So I'm gonna bash her first. I loved it. I tried to race home from work so I could watch it with my daughter. I didn't get a chance.
Beautiful.
So, but we did watch it after that, and what a letdown. But
Yeah.
giving her special teams player of the week, like guys, we're here, we're fighting for equality,
Right.
and all these things, and then you give her special teams player of the week for a squib kick that you're calling it a squib kick.
Yeah.
That was not a squib kick, all right? That was nerves. That was all different types of things going on. Now, it was a terrible kick. But now here's what I do want to say, and here's my next what the bleep moment. To all these people out here, and that was just my what the bleep. Hell no, no way, shape, or form should be given special teams player of the week.
Yeah.
All
No,
right,
I'm.
I should go down a little bit. Now, when Sarah Fuller was about to make her debut, I was on TikTok and on social media.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I have one question for you. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I like to interrupt you.
Yes.
One question for you. You feel as though Alex Smith should be the comeback player of the year, correct? That is someone who you said should be the comeback player of the year.
Yes.
This is my only argument to what you're saying.
Where the hell?
I agree with you. I agree with you on this. But and you think that he should be the comeback player because of what he's come from, not necessarily his stats. So
No, absolutely no. His stats have a big part of it.
no, his stats.
400-yard game.
He had a 400-yard game.
Yes.
I'm doing my research right now.
Or 300 yards. Either way.
Hold on. I have to do my research because I agree with you. I don't think that she should be the player of the week, but I think that it's important.
But it's player of the week, not comeback player.
No. Right. She's player. Comeback player is due to your performance, though, too. It's not just.
Yes.
Okay. So what I want to tell you, looking for his. Okay, here we go. He has 3 touchdowns for the year, by the way, and 5 interceptions.
That's fine.
That's
So does Aaron
not
Rodgers.
fine. That's no. Aaron Rodgers definitely doesn't. James, I don't see a game. Let's see.
I'm telling you. I think it was against oh my god, what did I just do?
I'm looking at it right now. Stats. Why isn't it giving me I need game logs. Yeah, game log.
That wasn't it.
There we go. Game log. Okay. All right. I see what you mean. He did. He had 300 yards twice. You're right. All right. But then he had but again, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
And
I'm just saying 3 touchdowns.
Washington has 3 touchdowns all year.
Okay, but again, I think they gave it to her. If they gave her like female athlete of the year for this, because
that's different.
It's an important moment. I don't think it's player of the week. Maybe play of the week because so it's such a landmark. My point with the whole Alex Smith thing is, you say that he deserves it for where he's come from, and I think that was. I understand both sides.
The man died, Deirdre. He died on the
field.
He
didn't die. Okay. No woman has ever played a Power 5. People have come back for bad injuries.
That's true.
Okay. No woman has ever played in a Power 5 conference before. So I agree with you that I don't believe that she should be, but I understand both parts because it's not about the play itself. She's player of the week because she is the first to do this, like, out of all these people. You know what I mean?
All right, now question.
Yes.
I know it's not going to be nearly the same, but if somebody kicked a field goal with no shoe on, right? But he missed the field goal.
Jesus, Duke's down by 10.
Yeah, 12 now.
Oh,
Christ.
all right. I'm sorry.
So
The
I kicked a field goal with no shoe on and was the first person to ever kick a field goal with no shoe.
Oh, James, it's total. I mean, you can't
No,
even.
I know that. But just because you're the first person to do something doesn't mean you were necessarily good.
No, you're right. You're right.
So, but now let me move on to my next what the bleep, which is related to her as well. On TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on all of our social media outlets, I saw nothing. Now, granted, there was many people standing up for her and many people defending her and whatnot. Not like she needs to be defended or anything, but
Right.
people coming to her defense. These people, and I'm calling out a mass group of individuals who decided that it'd be okay to wish bad things on
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
Fuller,
Yeah.
saying that they hope she gets stiff armed, hope she gets cleated like Antonio Brown did that one time. All these like horrible things, and then saying that like she would like sue people if they tackled her and
Right.
touched her inappropriately and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you guys are the problem
Yeah.
with this. You're a major problem. Now listen, I will be the first to say it because I don't think that Derrick Henry should be storming down a female on the field.
Right.
I fully supported any women football leagues that do come into thing. I just think the two wouldn't mix. College, perhaps. It depends because Nick Mangold's sister
Yes.
would lay out plenty of people. So I think there is a
Right.
place for them in the game, but it has to be a like you
Yeah,
have
but I think
a
it's
special person to make that happen. Like you have to be, you know what I mean? Because you have to be as big as Jadeveon Clowney and as big as.
I see what you're saying, but there are women that are could be kicker like Sarah Fuller's
Oh no,
big
absolutely.
girl, big
Kickers,
girl, who's
absolutely.
bigger than like guys like Mason Crosby, I believe.
Yes, yes.
I mean, Sergio's in great shape, and
That's
he's
a different position
obviously
though, Deirdre.
yeah, but she's playing kicker.
Yeah.
The,
No, absolutely.
the
Kicker, yeah. Kicker, punter, maybe even punter.
punter, yeah.
But I'm talking about offensive line, defensive line.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it all depends.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying,
I
but
see no reason not to.
I mean, a cornerback, why not? Too. Jalen Ramsey's not that big, and he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. But no, I understand what you're
But
saying.
is there a difference between Jalen Ramsey and a girl?
Well, there's always going to be a difference between. Sorry, my extra mic is falling apart. There's always going to be a difference between just the physical, biologically, a woman and a man, strength-wise. It's just, and it's not me saying that women can't be as strong as men. It's just we're biologically, unfortunately, less likely to be as strong as a man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something you're right, but I think it all depends on the person. I think that we shouldn't say.
I think women football leagues should start sprouting up.
Problem is, and we see this with the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, popularity, same with, is not as popular.
Yeah, I don't know, because back when I was like 14, 15, 16, I was a frequent viewer of the Lingerie Football League on Spike TV.
That's getting cut out. You're going to get canceled.
That's a great show. That was a great
show. But that's part of the problem. You're
How?
part of the problem. Because it's that, there needs to be a gimmick for us to watch these athletic women do something. They need to be, you were not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are such a liar.
They were great athletes.
But yeah, but just, okay, could you picture this the other way? We want Jimmy G women. Obviously, I'm gay, so this does not affect me. But I know there's a bunch of women who would say, You know what would make football better? And imagine if this is your top demographic, because men happen to be the top demographic with football, right?
True.
So, and with lingerie football, obviously men is top. Imagine if they were like, Jimmy G needs to be shirtless the whole time.
Okay.
Yes.
And?
That it would need to be a gimmick. That's just so wrong.
As long as they're not playing on turf.
James, part of the problem is
That's how
that
you grow up playing football and basketball.
right, but it's totally different. It's like
I don't see the point of it because you wouldn't have any shoulder pads on, but
lingerie football was like, oh, we need a gimmick to watch these athletic women play. When
it still didn't work.
there are leagues that have women's football that are not lingerie.
Yes, and those leagues lasted longer than the lingerie league.
Yeah, but not because of like these players are barely getting. It's totally different. It's totally different.
I'm just saying.
I'm cutting that out so you don't get canceled.
We won't get.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We might get canceled for you trying to cut me off when I was talking to Badman.
Dude, I always have to. Okay, what the bleep? Here we go. Here goes my James rant. I am in charge of the Zoom calls. I get the guys on. I tell James what to do, where to be. I might as well tell him what to wear at this point. I might as well be like, what are your 3 options? Yes, no, absolutely not. Whatever. So Zoom I'm in charge of. And we have a limit. It is a 40-minute limit that we have to do. So I get a 10-minute reminder when it comes on. Last week, during one of the meetings, I told James, I'm like, we have 10 minutes left. He's like, all right, you lead. Okay, I lead. So I know not to ask him to lead because he doesn't want to be the guy that tells these athletes to get off. So he looks like the good guy, and I'm like, well, guys, we have to end it here. And then James always, even if I do tell him, like, all right, our 10 minutes is up, it's going to cut out, and he's like, wait. Wait, why are you trying to get us to leave? When he knows that we have this limit, and so he escalates it to a whole new level of she's trying to get you out. That is what you do. And you know what?
I'm more liked. That's my way of doing things.
So like, he'll always do that. I'll be like, all right, there's 10 minutes left. You'll be like, wrap it up. And then I try to wrap it up, and you're like, wait.
Hold on just a second.
Hold on. And it's like, I told you we were wrapping up. If you have one more question, you wrap it up. What the bleep?
I like to keep Deirdre on her toes here. I'm not an easy person to work with.
Actually, that's not true. Ooh, Nets Celtics hit the hardwood. NBA schedule revealed.
Oh shit.
For Christmas. Sorry.
Live reaction time.
New Orleans Pelicans, Miami Heat at noon. That's pretty good. Golden State Warriors, Milwaukee Bucks 2:30. Not bad. Nets Celtics at 5 p.m. Again, not bad. Mavs Lakers at 8 p.m. Excited for that matchup. LA Clippers Denver Nuggets at 10:30. Hey, great games.
Yeah.
Great games.
Looking forward to it. Good Christmas Day. Let's get started.
No, what the bleeps for that. Is Duke getting crushed? Yep.
Actually, I didn't hear the Knicks.
For a reason.
The Knicks are a Christmas team.
Because of okay. You know why the Knicks are a Christmas team? Here we go.
Because
of the market. Because of the market. Where do people, if you have nothing to do and you go on vacation, a lot of people go to New York in the winter, whatever, during Christmas. So that's why the Knicks are a big market because of that. But that's the only reason why.
I hear you. I hear you. I disagree. That's what the bleep.
That is a what the bleep. But yes,
What the hell is Duke doing?
I don't want to talk about it.
They're down only 15 points.
They're done. Thanks for messing. I knew they were gonna mess up my 14 parlay.
Yeah.
But anyway.
By the way, underrated signing for the New York Knicks this week. Last week it was now.
Who was it?
Miles Powell.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
from Seton Hall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big time. Undrafted. Couldn't believe that. And I guarantee you the only reason he went undrafted was because of the lack of March Madness this year.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you on that. And he's a senior. And he's a senior, right? He was a senior. So
good ball
is...
player. Never got that exposure he was supposed to have. Just like Valanciunas, I think it is, the big center they got over there. Voluptuous or whatever. I don't know. But
Valanciunas is...
Yeah, it's a Voluptuous, something Volaptor, Volaptosaurus, something like that. But anyway, Miles Powell, I was like, that is a big, big signing that was never supposed to happen.
You're right. It wasn't. Was not supposed
I looked up Seton Hall because I was like, I didn't hear Miles Powell's name in the draft, and Seton Hall was playing. I was like, did Miles Powell not come out? And I Googled his name, and I saw he signed the contract with the Knicks. I was like, what?
That's good. Young talent is very important.
Young talent at the guard spot where the Knicks need plenty of help. Yeah.
No, I agree with you. So is that all for what the bleep? Do you have any other what the bleeps? We'll save those for another.
Don't believe I have any more what the bleeps.
Probably gotta save it for our NFL recap, which will be on tomorrow. And we have a lovely another CFL player coming on, Corey Moore.
Let's go. That's tomorrow?
That is tomorrow. He is.
That was Thursday.
No, Thursday we have the TikTok. We have Aaron. So current Ottawa Red Blacks, former Georgia guy.
Teammate of Jacob, right?
Teammate of Jacob, yes. Teammate of Jacob. Spent some time with Tampa Bay Vipers, the Colts, the Texans. We could talk to him about Bill O'Brien. That'd be great. Safety. Big time player. We're very excited to have him on. And we're excited for some CFL action, which I just found out, and I'm going to have to probably give James my ESPN Plus info.
You have it, Deirdre. I have the Disney Plus package for
gotcha. The toddler. She's a baby. She's an infant. Honestly, I'm going to start recording with her.
Between infant and toddler. Did you know that?
There is a difference?
Yes.
Yes, I did know that.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
I think majority of people know that.
Yes. I didn't. Deirdre, I know stats.
Can I ask how you found out? And what that conversation was like?
I was at the store looking for shirts for the baby, and I was in the toddler section, and I figured that she would be a size 1, like her diaper is. So I went to 1T, and I'm holding this shirt that says 1T, and it's massive. And I'm like, there's no way this would fit her.
God. That's terrible. James, that's really bad.
That's
really bad.
That was the discovery process.
Can I ask what, Ashley, have you told Ashley this story?
I have not. Hopefully she doesn't view this episode.
Is she home? Because I would love to see her live reaction.
I'm not at my house right now.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm in the studio.
You're in the studio. In my studio, as we can see. You like it?
Yes, I'm liking it. I see Vinny Testaverde's helmet.
Well, no, the Vinny Testaverde helmet is actually right there.
Oh, okay.
That is the ball, and that is another helmet that I got from that amazing fan experience.
It's insane to say that this show got started because of you taking a helicopter ride with Vinny.
Literally, it's almost a year ago to the day that I did that too.
That's crazy.
I remember you telling me, and I was like, maybe I'll invest in it. Yeah. Then I was like, thank God. Then I was like, yeah, I'll join it.
Investment of time and money of your life.
Yeah. not so much money. Now money's on you.
Yeah.
But sweat equity I put in.
Sweat equity, yes.
Sweat equity.
That's true.
That's how I
A lot
look
of
at it.
sweat equity. I
All
got you
right.
so far now. I got you at like a 3% stake in the company.
Oh, I think it's way more. Personally.
It is. Don't worry.
Personally, it's way more.
Did you see that I changed my Instagram bio?
I did not see that you
Like
changed
my
yours.
personal.
I did not see it. I'm
Ah,
gotta look.
yeah, you gotta check that out.
They're not coming back, are they?
They go. It's worse now.
It's worse. What is it now?
16. 12 minutes left.
They're done. All
And
right.
you need them to win by 4.
3.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I had a feeling I should have bet Michigan State too, but yeah, you know how I feel about betting against my team.
Well,
I feel
Michigan State was good value tonight because they were at like +3.5.
yeah.
3.
All right. Well, that's us for today with What the Bleep. We
All right.
will be back on tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Yep.
Stay tuned. Oh, Duke with a big 3.